Hey guys, welcome back to this week's video. Check it out. Hey guys, welcome back. So this one's a little bit different for you. So last week we showed you from a seller's perspective. This week we're going to show you from a buyer's perspective. This customer bought this car about 2 weeks ago, and unfortunately it's already showing signs of pretty impressive trouble. It's running rough, it's got lights on the dash, and generally it's just not right. So we're going to show you what we found, what's causing the issue, and why it matters, especially if you're buying a used car.
That's it, Range Rover Evoque. So this one was bought about 2 weeks ago now. Second day on the way home from wherever they've been. Engine management light came on. They plugged it into just a quick code reader and it came up with an EGR fault. They spoke to the previous owner. And he said he's got main dealer diagnostics, he's plugged it in, there's no faults in it when he sold it. So I don't know if that's just trying to get out of the vehicle coming back or what, but anyway, we just plugged it in. We've done a quick diagnostics and this is what we've got. So cooler bypass circuit. So these have a valve on the cooler and they have a spring that's quite common for braking, and obviously you've got all these other faults in there as well.
But obviously, you know, this was all clear before it was sold.
Yeah, so if he's got main dealer diagnostics and he's carried out the diagnostics on it and says there's nothing in it, I think his machine's broken. So what we're going to do with this one now, we are going to strip the EGR valve off and see what condition it's in and if the spring has broken. So we'll get that in now and strip it down. Okay, so the EGR valve on this is the 2-litre engine, is right down the back. So we need to strip these off, strip the covers off, and then get right down the back to access it. So we'll probably remove the crossbar and things as well. The other one it's got a battery fault. So we want to test the battery. The stop-start system stopped working. So we're going to have a look at that as well while we've got it in.
Perfect.
Is it filming?
Yeah.
Yeah? So we're going to do battery test, see if that's the reason why the stop-start system's not working. So we've got our little top-down tester. What are we? Are we a gel? Pretty confident it's nope, it's a AGM. There we go. So AGM E800 EN. Enter. We need to get to 800. Come on. Good. Charging. That's okay. Happy with that. So the battery's all okay. We will double check it's got the right amperage in there. But other than that, doesn't look like it's the battery. So let's get the EGR system fixed. So that is meant to spring back quite solid. And that spring here, which is just underneath that pipe, unfortunately. That spring there is snapped, and to replace that spring you've got to replace the full EGR cooler. So yeah, so basically the spring is snapped on the EGR cooler, and the only way to replace that spring is to buy the full EGR cooler, which seems to be quite a lot of money at the moment. So we just need to go away, do a bit of researching to find them one. I have done a modification on these before where I've made the spring to pull it out. It was on a Jag. The difference was on the Jag, it was right here in front of me, dead easy to do. But on this one, it looks like I've got to take the wipers off, the scuttle panel off, the metal plate behind here off, and the insulation out to be able to access it. So it's not a 5-minute job, so I think we need to just go away and place this up and
Speak to the owner.
Back to them.
Yep. Before we wrap this one up, guys, just a quick shout out to say thank you to everyone who's recently subscribed, liked and commented on our channel. It means the world to us.
Okay, so sorry, I got distracted working on the Mini. We're trying to get this little one back together. Trying to find a little bit of time to work on my own stuff when I can. But basically, just wanted to say again what Robin's just said. Thank you very much to all the new subscribers. And basically, just a little bit of feedback on quite a lot of people have commented, which is good. You know, a few stories there. Please have a look at the comments yourselves. The main one for me was that we picked up was it has happened to other people
A lot.
and the other one they seem to be doing is putting oil or water in the exhaust to make it smoke. Obviously, you know your car. If you're selling it, you know what the vehicle's like before you're selling it. So stick to your guns. Don't listen to them. Tell them to go away. Find someone you trust. Obviously, you know, if anyone's local and they want to bring it to us, great, happily help out. The other one is when you're purchasing a car is quite difficult. So what we've said to quite a few people is they do buy from garages. You normally have a bit of a warranty. I done one the other week, which is actually a family member, went and bought, what was it, what car was
Mazda 6?
CX-5. They purchased this vehicle from Birmingham Way, brought it back, checked it over, and the list was endless. So the first reason was I had an engine management light on, it was coming up with an EGR fault, which was down to a clogged EGR, which is normally carboning up inside. That causes that one. 12 months MOT the day before, put it on the van, the front wheel bearing was literally hanging off. Yeah. The suspension arm was also knackered. There was front brake disc when I drove down the road, the pedal was going up and down, so the brakes were corroded to death on the inner edge, and basically causing a fluctuation on the brakes. So there was lots of issues that shouldn't have actually passed an MOT. So they took it back to the garage. That one got, they repaired it and gave them the car back. The next day they were driving the car, the engine blew up. So they were out of the car for 3 weeks that they just paid quite a lot of money for, and in the end the car was knackered. Luckily, they managed to get their money back on that one. So as I say, what I offer to customers is, if you've got something, you've got any doubts, run it up. If I can do a quick check on the ground for you, have an idea, at least it's kind of a little bit of a peace of mind. And then also we offer a full check over on the van, and hopefully that does help people and save them a little bit of money.
I'd say that's what we're doing, isn't it? We want to do it to help.
Yeah, so basically, obviously, we are a business, we are trying to earn money, but at the same time, I don't like to see people getting scammed on dodgy cars and things like that. You know, you have got to remember, quite a lot of these cars that are in car sales are bought from auctions and things like that. They don't actually know the vehicles,
nope.
So they do offer a warranty, but that's down to you guys to chase it. Quite a lot of the warranty companies out there are quite difficult to work with. Lots of garages don't like to do warranty work, but yeah, I say that's what we try to do anyway. So obviously going on to the Range Rover Evoque, which is where this video is going. So this is a recent purchase for someone. So looking at it and looking at the job and the parts that it needs and pricing it up, it's not going to be cheap. So I do think that might be worth a conversation with the previous owner. But I actually think that one's from a private seller. So I think that's a little bit different. I don't think they're going to get anywhere with that one.
We've had obviously lots of messages about after the sabotage video, and hearing all of your stories has been truly eye-opening. You know, it's impressive to see just how many people this has actually happened to. This has really helped us push forward, and you know, hopefully we're going to keep showing you these real jobs that come through our door. You know, if you're new here, please hit subscribe. We do this every week, and if you've ever bought a car that went wrong within a week or a couple of weeks, or similar stories to these, please tell us about it in the comments. We want to hear what's happening to you.
Yeah, it also helps us to kind of, when we're looking at other vehicles, if there's anything else that we go, oh, someone's mentioned that and seen that. So yeah, no, it's always good.
It all helps. So cheers for watching. Catch you next week. We hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that bell icon so you don't miss the next episode. See you next time.